What up, gang? Back to our old shit, man. Dr. Ilwan, man, salute. So we're gonna talk about this New York thing or whatever. Second night in a row we talking about this. I mean, I feel sorry for all the families. Hope nobody was lost and just had injuries. I'm not sure yet. I'll be sure to update this. But I hope nobody was lost, man. Very senseless, careless. We have a real mental health problem that everyone's ignoring. They're ignoring this problem. They see it, but they don't want to do nothing about it. So, let's work together, man. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. But this is getting, it's already getting out of hand. I mean, you like a smoke bomb. It's a copycat lead. So what's going to happen next time? So we got to be more cognizant, man. I'm just hoping everybody's safe from this incident. No one got seriously injured. I'm hoping. I have not seen the results. But we're going to get into the content now. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hope you had a great Tuesday. Let's go right into the content, man. Because this is crazy, man.
He was on the train as this shooting took place. Yoav, if you can hear me, I want you to tell us what you saw.
Hi, good morning. It was crazy to me. So I take the N train every morning to get to where I have to work, and everything seemed pretty normal. So from 59th Street to 36th Street, because the N train is express, between those two stops is where all the dramatics happened. And I'm in the third part of the N Express train, and it happened like the smoke grenade or bomb went off, I would say about 2 minutes before we got to the 36th Street platform. And there was train delays because the conductor said that there was train traffic ahead. So the train was inching towards the 36th Street platform while this was happening. It seemed like it was planned because it's at least 4 minutes between each stop. So for this smoke bomb and what I thought was fireworks, but I'm now reading and hearing that it was gunshots, and I'm thankful that I hid behind one of the chairs. But I honestly have no words for what I've experienced.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what that experience must have been like for you, Yob. So just to clarify, were you in the actual car where the shooting took place, or were you in a separate car and still were witness and saw the smoke?
I was in the car. I was in the front end of the third car, and everything happened at the back end of the same car. Jesus. So what happened was, as soon as the smoke flared up, it started to engulf everything. People started migrating to the front of the cart. And at the front of the cart, I don't know if people know this, but it was one of those old trains where they locked the doors to travel in between carts. So there was one gentleman on the train using all his strength to try to open that door, and he ended up opening it, but the other door to get into the other cart was locked. And there were people in that other cart that saw what was happening, and they tried to open the door, but they couldn't. So we were stuck in the cart. And I mean, I don't know if this is too vulgar for TV, but there was blood on the floor. There was a lot of blood trailing on the floor, and at the time, in the moment, I did not think that it was a shooting because it sounded like fireworks. All I saw were people trampling each other, trampling over each other, trying to get through to the door, which was locked, and there was just a lot of panic. But thankfully, the train moved pretty quickly to the next stop, and everyone filed off the train in a rush.
Yoav, we are so glad you're safe to be this close to that. I wonder, in the midst of the chaos, the smoke, the fear, did you see the gunman?
I didn't see anything. All I saw was smoke. And I saw smoke, and I saw people running away and screaming towards me. So I just moved around and sat behind the wooden plank on the side of the chair by the doors, the entry doors of the train cart. And I just stayed there. I was even scared to take a video. There was a gentleman next to me that said to put my phone away just because you never know what craziness can happen. The whole cart was engulfed in smoke. Like I had a mask on in the train. I couldn't even use my mask anymore because it was black with smoke. It was ridiculous.
My goodness, Yoav, I'm so sorry that you have to experience this, and I'm thankful that you're okay right now. I know that in crises and situations like this, it's very difficult to get a sense of timing. But how long, at your best estimate, did you then have to wait for that subway car to stop and open and get out?
I would say, because if we were moving between 59th Street and 36th Street, so the local stop before 36th Street, I don't know which number it was, but I remember we were between 36th Street on the express line, between 36th Street and the local stop after that. So we were literally about to approach into the station while all of this was happening. But there was a delay. The conductor said that there was a delay because there's train traffic ahead of us, and during that delay was when the chaos was happening. So we were stuck in the train right about to reach to the stop. And then thank goodness the train moved within a minute, or I don't know what could have happened if we were stuck there for longer.
So we understand we have some video you were able to shoot. We're going to play that now.
Why aren't you the landlord? Yes, you. Why aren't you the landlord? Every day you go to and from work and you look up and you see apartment buildings, self-storage facilities, office
Yeah, they got
buildings,
these pop-ups,
shopping
gang.
centers, and I bet
Sorry
at
about
times
that.
what's going through your mind is, what would it be like
Everybody
if
got
I
'em.
owned that commercial property? What would the cash flow be?
Let's skip
How
this
can I speed
ad.
up my retirement?
Keep them moving.
Here it is.
Appreciate you guys. We're going to cut a little bit short. You get the idea, man. Man,
Now,
this
Yoav, we're
is
seeing people there covering their mouths, smoke in the car as the car is moving.
traumatic experience, man.
How soon after the shooting was this?
This video took place after all of the popping and shooting, and the train, like, I remember I said the train was delayed between 36th Street and the local stop. This was when the train started moving to approach the station. So, and the thing is, I don't think there was anybody who was focused on recording what was happening. Because while I was crouched down behind the wooden part by the door, there was a gentleman also next to me who said to put my phone away just in case some craziness happened. That's why the video is only 10 seconds long. I just wanted to get a video of the chaos that was happening in there. And the gentleman next to me said, put your phone away because you don't know what could happen. So I put my phone away and I just focused on trying to get out as safely as I could.
It really is something to hear you tell now two stories of passengers trying to help each other, whether it's the woman who gave you pepper spray or the man sitting next to you telling you to put the phone away because he was frightened that it would be too dangerous. We see people covering their mouths and eyes from the smoke. I'm just curious, did it have any impact on you? Did it hurt your eyes? Was there any coughing? Or was it just Can give us some more information on that.
Well, I'm asthmatic, so this was not an ideal situation for me. There was a lot of coughing and breathing. The same gentleman that was next to me, he was telling people to take slow breaths to try to calm them down. There were some people in our close area that were listening, but more or less there was people just panicking, focusing on getting out, trying to push themselves out. But like I said earlier, my mask was black with smoke, both sides. It was like I can't even. It's trash. The mask is trash. It didn't. You can't use it anymore. That's how thick the smoke was. Couldn't see anything. Eyes were burning. It was terrible.
Yeah. No, again, it's a very sad story, man. We gonna get back into it, man. Take another peek with some more content, man. We're gonna take another peek with some more content. Let's look at that. I'm sharing my screen with you guys again. Cut this down. We're gonna watch this for a little bit too. I appreciate you guys, man. Man, every day, man, it seems like we losing lives. Man, every day. I mean, I know things gonna happen, man, but we cannot continue to do this, man. If it ain't racism, if it ain't black on black crime, whatever crime, it's always some type of crime going on white crime. We got a handful in front of us, man. We need a strong leader. So till we get that, man, I hope we're not status quo. So this is the update from the New York thing. They have a vehicle in question. Look like it's a U-Haul. If you're in New York, I'm not. I'm in the DMV area. So if you guys see anything you can help out with, man, fuck that. Turn their ass in. So we'll get to this content. And we out.
The NYPD is out in force working to find the gunman, and all more than 24 people were sent to the hospital.
And the shooter may have left behind his gear, a bag filled with smoke bombs and fireworks. This afternoon, KCAL 9's Amy Johnson live in our newsroom with late-breaking details in the search for the gunman now. Amy.
Susie and Juan, developments in this shooting are coming to the newsroom by the minute. Now, we just learned
a U-Haul van with Arizona plates that may be linked to the suspect has been found in a Brooklyn neighborhood roughly 5 miles away from the crime scene. Senior law enforcement officials tell the New York Times the van was empty. Detectives are now combing that neighborhood, trying to track down the man behind the New York subway mass shooting.
And I saw people come streaming out of the train station in a terrified way. Some looked injured.
We had a mass shooting that happened in the train.
And we as a city are traumatized.
More than 24 people hurt in a mass shooting in a New York City subway, 10 of them hit by gunfire. Investigators say the shooter, wearing a green construction-type vest and a gray sweatshirt, released a smoke bomb and then opened fire in one of the cars. A passenger caught this video of someone banging on a locked door from the subway car where the shooting happened. We don't know if that's the shooter or someone trying to get away. CBS News obtained this picture of what law enforcement believes is the shooter's gear. It contains more smoke bombs, fireworks, and a hatchet. A weapon has also been recovered.
This was a senseless act of violence that was inflicted on our passengers in our subway system.
This 15-year-old was on that train headed to school.
I didn't know what to do. I just got off the train. I stayed by some police officers.
A law enforcement official tells CBS News authorities have not ruled out terrorism as a motive as they search for the suspect. Hampering that search, a security camera at the subway station that might have captured the event was not working, according to sources. President Biden in Iowa to talk about lowering fuel costs has been briefed about the incident in New York.
We're grateful for all the first responders who jumped into action, including civilians who didn't hesitate to help their fellow passengers and try to shield them. We're going to continue to stay in close contact with New York authorities and as we learn more about the situation over the coming hours and days.
Witnesses to the shooting described the gunman as a short, dark-skinned man with a heavy build. Authorities have not released a suspect's name nor a motive for the attack, but a high-ranking police official tells the New York Times
the attack appeared to have been planned and showed no signs of having stemmed from something spontaneous, like a dispute on the train. Susie, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Amy, thank you so much.
When I started making videos, I had absolutely no idea how much time.
Yeah, fam. So, you know, it's very rarely a black, dark-skinned person do any type of terrorism. So that's an issue report. Man, I'm going to keep you guys updated as always, man. So I'm going to follow everything. You know what I'm saying? We're going to follow everything. We're going to turn this up. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all let me do what y'all think in the comments, man. I mean, New York, man, that area, man, I don't know what's going on. They always get the big events. I'm not sure what is going on. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because everybody got their own opinions. That's the beauty of this shit. Have your own opinion, man. You know what I mean? So we gonna get out of here soon, man. Salute to everybody in the building again. Love you, gang. And we better get out of here. You know what I'm saying? 5, 4, 3, 2. Peace to everybody, man. Love you guys, man. Until the next time, keep grinding.